I don't have Cupid wings, so just go with it. Love. Just the word alone sets our minds on a great, imaginative adventure through the endless possibilities it brings. We love love. We love to love. And Valentine's Day is a day set aside to celebrate this wonderful emotion and action that every human desires so naturally. Valentine's Day belongs to the category of celebrations. Like any festivity, it's enjoyable and pleasant. It gives us hope and a sense of community. It brings people together in the harmless act of celebrating love and all the joy love brings. This glorious day was set aside to commemorate the death of a noble, gentle man, Saint Valentine. This beloved saint was a priest in 3rd century Rome. Claudius, the emperor at the time, had created a law that forbade marriages so that men could not use the sacred union as an excuse to abstain from the army. But the sympathetic Saint Valentine wouldn't let such a tyrant keep loving men and women apart. And so he performed marriages despite Emperor Claudius's orders, even from the jail where he was later imprisoned. And so Valentine's Day is truly about the undying power of genuine, pure love. It's joyous, it's pure, it's hopeful, it's encouraging. It's a reminder of what truly matters in life. Love. This day, this heartwarming day, keeps us afloat. In a world that wants to drag us under and discourage us with waves of stress and currents of trouble, Valentine's Day is here to encourage us to slow things down and hold on to the loved ones in our lives. It mends broken relationships. It holds together those that are straining. It waters those that are just blossoming. Valentine's Day gives the world a glimmer of hope. Valentine's Day is a diamond. It's rare, it's pure, and it's valuable. Sometimes it can take some effort to get, but it's worth it in the end. It's a prize, a gift, a promise. A reminder that amongst the rocky, dark caverns of a lost world, there is still beauty. Humanity needs Valentine's Day. It's not something we can discard or ignore. It's something vital, a deep-seated necessity that we can't choke. And why would we choke something as innocent and noble as love? Love is inevitable. Love is sacred. And so we must cherish Valentine's Day, hold it close to our hearts, and breathe in its sweet, calm, and unrelenting love. Beautiful. The world is a dark and depressing place, you guys. With its overpriced candies, high expectations, and low sexual gratification, Valentine's Day is nothing but a consumerist affair meant to tear single men and women down and tear couples apart. It's crafty and subtle with its pink, frilly hearts and smiling cupids, but underneath that facade of joy is nothing but a sharp arrow aiming to pierce your heart and leave you with nothing but debt and depression. Valentine's Day is torture. The expectations of your significant other stretch you to your limits. You feel the painful pull as you dig into your wallet and have your last dollar torn from your fingertips as you pay for the flowers she's expecting. You feel the thought constantly dripping onto your forehead, plaguing your mind, knowing that he's only doing all this for sex later. When you're single, every couple you see, every paper heart or dancing cupid is like another blow to the head. Valentine's Day leaves us all beaten down and broken. While there is much speculation about the origins of Valentine's Day, the worst of them all is that Valentine's Day was created to overshadow the gruesome fertility festival of Lupercalia. This festival, dedicated to the Roman god of agriculture Faunus, involved the slaughtering of a goat for fertility and a dog for purification. The men would then slap women in the streets with the hides of these animals and cover themselves in the blood. The day would end with men drawing their names from an urn to win possession of the city's women. Valentine's Day was only created to Christianize this horrible festival, but it has done little to improve our world situation. Happy, fluffy, pink, red, cupids, hearts, flowers, lips, arrows, wings, poems, cards, all cliches. All qualities of Valentine's Day. But this cheerful mask is doing nothing more than hiding what truly lies underneath. The happiness of corporations, the fluffiness of the tissue you cry into, the pink of your puffy eyes, the red of your enraged expression, the devils waiting to lure you in, the hearts that ache, the flowers that will soon die, the lips that will soon say goodbye, the arrow that pierces your soul, the wings that carry away your dreams, the poems that feel somehow demeaning, the cards that have no meaning. Because this is what Valentine's Day does. It tears us apart. It makes us feel lonely when we're single or unappreciated when our expectations aren't met. It grips us with its alluring promises of true love and our long sought after happily ever after. And just as quickly it throws us to the ground, leaving us desolated and disappointed. Valentine's Day works like an atomic bomb. It shatters the self-esteem in the wallets of the people it touches. Unlike an earthquake or something uncontrollable, it's something man-made. It's something chosen by societal pressures to drop upon each of us and shake our world. It's done so that corporations can win the war for money, not caring about the debt or depression that it leaves us all in. And on February 15th, we're left in the crater of despair, shattered by the cruelty of Valentine's Day, injured by the arrow we made ourselves target for. It sucks. So what are my actual views on Valentine's Day? I'm glad you asked. I used to be a lot like the second person, where I was super bitter and angry about Valentine's Day and I hated it. But then I realized that that bitterness was basically just grounded in my own jealousy, and that I needed to get over myself. So now I'm kind of just indifferent. I mean, I still don't like Valentine's Day. I think it's kind of silly and consumeristic, and I don't really like that aspect of it. But at the same time, Valentine's Day is just any other day. So if you're mad about how special people treat Valentine's Day, then maybe you shouldn't make it out to be some other thing, some horrible thing, some singles awareness day. Maybe you should just try to make it any other day. Don't think of it as, oh, we can't hang out because it's Valentine's Day and I don't celebrate Valentine's Day. Just treat it like any other day. If you want to hang out, hang out. If you don't want to hang out, don't hang out. And if you are hanging out on Valentine's Day, you don't have to spend money. You can just go over to each other's house and do whatever you do. This year I'm celebrating 2 decades of being Valentineless on Valentine's Day. And you know what? It's cool. Whatever. Maybe one day I'll have one, and then maybe my views will completely change and I'll be like #1. But till then, schmeh. Check out Flurt or I'll shoot. Just kidding, I love you. Be my Valentine. I'm done.